Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Sorry, here we are again. Well, welcome. Before we're gonna start our talk, so we're very happy that we have Kim with us again to host the press conference of today and tomorrow. It's become a very good habit, and very happy to have you here as well. So great you're here. Maybe first of all, I'd like to quickly, before we get into the talk, make a little statement, and that you guys obviously all have noticed. Unfortunately, yesterday during the press conference, while we were talking, I was talking with Daniel and Simon here together with you guys. We got some cancellations. That's typical end of the season. So that was the reason why Wilfried didn't make it up, because people couldn't reach me. I was sitting here talking with you, and so they started calling Wilfried. Unfortunately, our two Norwegian Wonder Boys had to pull out. So both Warholm and Ingebrigtsen will not be here on Friday. Too tired. Warholm even had, according to his manager, went to the doctor, blood results, and after the tiring season, had to take a little break. It's a shame, but we know how this is. We are really happy with our dates. We're really happy to be in the beginning of September, but after the championships, that means we can always announce a lot of medalists, a lot of great stars, a lot of revenge races, but that also means that people are tired or injured and pull out last minute. But nevertheless, I don't want this to spoil the party, because we still have great names. Not a big name dropping out also yesterday was Elaine Thompson. Same thing, we got a message that she's not doing any 200 meters anymore. But there again, I remain super positive, super happy on the field we have for Friday. Especially also in the 200 meter, which we're going to talk about, or with Kim will talk about it, with Sha'carri. I mean, it's still a star-studded field, where we expect very good times. We see that the weather is evolving very positively. So you know me since very long, all of you, since I was an athlete and I was a meet organizer. I always look at the positive side, not at the negatives. We just look forward and we look at still the great performances that we're going to see on Friday night and tonight already with discus throw in the park anyway. So I'd like to give the floor to Kim and to talk about the good things and about the races. And afterwards I can take some more questions, of course.
Thank you, Cedric, and welcome also from me on this Alliance Memorial London press conference, and welcome to you, Sha'carri. So honored to have you here with us. Is this your very first time in Brussels?
Hello. Okay. Hi, and it's Sha'carri.
Sha'carri.
Yes, Sha'carri.
Sha'carri.
And okay. Yes, this is my first time in Brussels, and so far, so good. I'm loving what I see. I'm gonna be here in a couple hours from landing, but I'm enjoying Brussels. I'm liking the environment.
This is your first time in Europe, maybe, competing in Europe, running with women from different nationalities?
Actually, no. I've ran in Australia and I ran in Gateshead, so yes. I think I've been a little around, not too much experience like the rest of the ladies that want to be in the field this upcoming event.
Yes, that's what I meant. So you ran already two meets now in Europe, and how did that feel to be here in Europe running with, other than American girls, running against these other women from different nationalities?
Well, even in America, I run against other women there as well. But coming overseas, with the environment being different for not just myself, but other runners as well from different nationalities, I feel like it just brings a different experience from the travel to the people, so even down to the food. I just feel like it brings a whole experience for everybody that touched down on the field. But just being over here, with the 2 races I've had so far, they were inexperienced due to where they were, but the events themselves were incredible. I enjoyed running against the ladies that I did run against, and look forward to continue seeing them in my career.
Yeah, the world got to know you this year when you ran that amazing time of 10:72, bringing a lot of worldwide media attention. How did you cope with all that?
I'm still trying to figure it out. But no, honestly, I just know it comes, at this point, it comes to the territory of being fast. So, and I plan on continue to be fast, so I just have to get with it in some type of way. But it has its pros and it has its cons.
So you have been through a lot this year, that's the least we can say. Do these experiences maybe give you more energy, give you the strength to come back stronger next year?
This year has definitely been an experience, not even just for me, but my career has grown well, and I am looking for, I feel like it is going to fuel me in a different way coming into the next year, and not even just next year, but my career on down the path. This year has been a learning experience for me, and not even just for myself. I just hope it's a learning experience for the people that say they support me, or even if you don't support me, just being able to learn from my mistakes and just knowing that you don't have to live in your present. You have to continue to move forward.
That's it. I read that the color of your hair depends very often on the way you feel, on your mood. I see you're wearing beautiful red hair today. What does that tell us about your mood, about how you feel?
So I think my girlfriend read my energy a lot coming into this meet, training and things like that. So I'm feeling fiery. I'm feeling ready.
Feeling ready? So that's very promising for the race on Friday. So how do you feel about that 200 meters?
I actually love the 200, and this will be. I haven't ran that many this season, so I'm just excited to be able to run in 200, see what I'm able to do in that. With the training I've been having going on and things like that. So I'm eager for the 200 actually.
You think you can break that 22 seconds per year?
Oh my gosh, I'm hoping to. I feel like a little baby with the 22 flat compared to the other, compared to the rest of the field. I felt like a little baby, but definitely that's, if anything, that's my biggest goal, to break 22 this weekend.
Okay, we're looking forward to that. You say that your style is inspired by the late Florence Griffith. How badly would you like to break her 100-meter record?
Oh, I would be lying to say if I didn't want to break her record. I love the fact that she was a beautiful Black American woman that broke that, set that record, and it's been holding for a very, very long time. And so I definitely would love to keep it home.
Did you watch the Olympics in Tokyo? Did you watch, for example, the 100-meter final?
I saw the race.
You saw the race?
I saw the race.
And what did you think about it? How did you feel?
I feel like it was a phenomenal performance for the ladies that performed. For those that were able to be there and compete, I feel like everybody from first to the 8th place, 9th place, whatever it may be, did an amazing job going out there, representing their countries, going out there and representing that we as women, we're strong and we're powerful.
Yeah, it was an amazing race, very fast race. How do you see your future, Sha'carri? What are your plans for the future?
It's it's fine. But honestly, my career is long and promising. I feel like the world knows that. I feel like my abilities show me that, and there's more to come. So I don't feel like I'm in a rush to prove anything because I have a long, lengthy career. So I'm excited to continue to show the world what I have to bring.
And we're definitely looking forward to all of that. So the floor is yours now. You can ask any questions to Sha'carri. Was that good? Oh, yeah. Yes.
Sha'carri, do you feel in the shape to break your personal best on the 200?
Actually, yes. The shape that I'm feeling now, I felt honestly, I should have been more, I should have felt that way going into Prefontaine, but I'm feeling now, moving forward, I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling like we can make something happen this weekend.
Do you like the 200 as much as you do the 100, or?
Yes, actually I do. The 200 challenges me more, honestly. Me and my coach, we definitely attack the 200 just as well as we attack the 100 when it's that time.
How do you explain that a lot of women are running fast times, even that the Joe is threatened, while at the men they don't run at fast times? How do you explain that this year? I mean,
I would say this year, on the women's side, the women knew the energy coming into the season. The women, all of the women in track and field were aware of the competition coming into this year, so we all knew we had to come and bring our best A game. And because of that, times that we have not seen since Flojo, or the fastest time that we are seeing now are because of the reasons. The ladies feel the pressure. Everybody knows what times it is. Everybody wants to be, the fastest woman alive. So definitely just understanding and knowing our competition, honestly.
Who will get there first? Sha'carri, do you think? Will you to get the world record, or will Elaine do it first?
Well, not too much worried about anybody else getting it, because even if they get it, I'm gonna take it eventually. So definitely, someone's gonna get it. I actually hope somebody breaks it, because it's been standing so long. I think that's one of the only records, honestly, that's been standing as long as they've been doing. And records are meant to be broken all the time. So if somebody gets it before me, my goal is to get it right back, get it right after them.
But for years, people said, well, this record is unbeatable.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear
For
you.
years, people said this record is unbeatable.
Yeah, yes, exactly. People have literally been saying that for years. When, like I said, even the women before this year, they were running fast, but of course not as fast as this year has brought and showed us. And like I said, I just think it just comes from understanding, like, it's a new person in town, and they understand that everybody's been running the show. We all know who's been running the show, but they know that at the same time, that if you want to be that great, or if you want to be the best of all, you have to do something different. So coming into this year, I think just everybody just literally brought a A++ in.
It was obviously a year with ups and downs for you. Looking back on this year, do you think I should have my place in this Olympics, in this final, or?
Say that one more time.
The second part?
Just the second part. I heard the first part.
Back on
I understand.
Looking back on your season,
Mm-hmm.
do you think I should have been there at the Olympics?
Oh, most definitely. Even during my season, I showed and proved that I definitely should have been there. It was my own actions, it was my own choices that took me out of the games. But other than that, everybody knows who really would have went down if I was at the games. We know the truth.
How do you feel now? I mean, how are there many regrets missing the games, or how have you experienced the past, say, month?
I would say regrets, of course, because me, not just myself, my family, my support system, my coach, my training mates, they all know the energy, the time, and even because of COVID, of literally having to wait a whole extra year for the games. Of course, I'll be lying to say, I wish I would have done things differently, but however, I see this experience literally as a growing experience, and like I said, I love the fact that I'm young. I don't have to rush and try to run a fast time right now because I feel like I have a long career ahead of me, and everybody knows that, so I don't have to rush and be the greatest right now. Greatest take time.
Do you see Eugene as a revenge championship or not? The World Championship in Eugene.
Yes, I cannot wait to World Championships, and it's in my own backyard. So I am very, very excited for World. Oh, woo. I hope y'all ready.
Hey, what did you knew about Belgium?
Say that one more time.
What did you knew about Belgium before coming here?
Or what did I know?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing chocolates.
I know. I would say chocolate.
Waffles.
Honestly, I would say chocolate. We have waffles. Duh, waffles. I just love Belgian waffles. Yes, I would say food. And most But no, just coming here, I just heard, knowing I was coming here, I just heard a lot of great things about being here. So I was actually very eager to come over and see what it's about.
You're capable of running fast. I mean, are you capable of winning on Friday? Because you said I'm like a little baby compared to the others. You think you're capable of winning? They're not that much faster.
I definitely know if I execute my race, the time is definitely gonna come, and I guess position will follow as well, placing. So I only say I feel like a baby in the game because I feel like I haven't ran as many 200s to actually hit that sub 22 mark. So that's why I feel that way. But other than that, no, definitely I feel like when it's time to get on the track again, and this weekend, definitely feel like it's gonna be a good race for myself.
You will not change your record from Friday. It stays red.
Yes,
Friday.
we'll be red. Yes, we'll be red.
Is that your favorite color?
I think my favorite is my blonde.
Sha'carri, was a lot of talks about you already in the States about what happened to you, what happened before. Do you feel that you got hard treated by American media or media in general?
No, honestly, I feel like media is media. When you're great, they love you. When you're not on top, they have everything to say about you. Everybody turns into an internet coach. So definitely, no, I just understand that comes with media. Media is not supposed to be your friend. Honestly, I feel like media is just there to do what it does. So they love you and they hate you, but they love you and hate you. So it's a tricky relationship. It's a love-hate relationship with the media.
Are you being guided in that respect? Because it's tough sometimes to deal with media. So are you being guided?
Definitely. My team around me, they definitely talk to me. They attempt to guide me, but I'm very bullheaded. I'm an Aries, so I tend to kind of try to take things in my own hands, but now I'm growing, and like I said, from this past year, I'm definitely willing to listen more, open up, and take more advice. And so definitely I have that group around me to guide me.
Is it like a learning process? Because when you read social media, for example, they've been kind of malicious to you as well.
Honestly, I don't read the media, but if I do read it, I see it. I would be lying to say if I don't see the good or the bad. But honestly, when I get off of media, I live my reality. I still live as being the sixth fastest woman in the 100 history. I still live and go the things that people wish they could do. Like I always tell myself, and I'm glad the people around me taught me this. My best, even on my worst day, is better than your best day. So that's how I take it when dealing with social media and things like that.
You're very self-confident as a runner.
I am.
Where do you get this from? Is it?
I have this confidence because I was raised by a strong Black woman. And through anything in life, she definitely told me always keep my head up and always keep moving forward. So this confidence comes from Texas, comes from South Dallas, Texas.
Thank you, Sha'carri. I was very ignorant in the start because all our colleagues know Kim, but I didn't introduce Kim properly to you. Kim is actually the Olympic champion 4x100 in 2008, and she has still the Belgian records on the track here in Brussels, 2020 and 11:04. So if you need tips on the bend in Brussels, Kim did 2020 here, 22:20. Sorry, Kim, not to
Thank you, Sid.
yeah. But great to hear how confident you are and ready to set the track on fire. We look forward to Friday.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, it was very interesting talking to you, this young, self-confident and lovely young lady. So fun to see you.
Thank you,
Have
guys.
some fun on Friday.
Thank you, right?
Bye.
Okay.
Just one picture.